Hey, happy Thursday. I haven't died. I didn't mean to go for like, what has it been? 2 days, 3 days. I didn't mean to go for that long without talking to y'all. It's been one of those weeks that just leaves you feeling like you've been through the ringer. You just, my God, it has been a hell of a week. First of all, I've had a bad headache. This is like day 3 of this really bad headache because I've been going through, well, excuse me, a friend of mine has been going through some stuff. Um, I'm going to ask you a question, purely hypothetically. Like if I had a friend, like it's not even my friend, it's a hypothetical friend of a friend who, um, okay, let's just say this person had to work with someone who was just the most phenomenally bitchy individual you ever met. Like, have you ever, and I'm not saying anything, this is totally hypothetical, but what have you ever met somebody and you just walk away and their ability to be an asshole is just breathtaking? Like, you're not even mad, you're just amazed. Like, I have never seen anybody be so good at being a dick. Just, you are amazing at being an asshole. Like, you really put in the effort. You are the most thorough asshole I have ever met. Wow. Like, you're an asshole when it's not even called for. You're like generous with your assholishness. You're just always giving the assholish attitude. It doesn't even apply, but you're still being an asshole for no reason. Like, no reason. You're a miracle. Like, wow. How would you feel about, like, say somebody had encountered someone like that had just kind of wrecked their week, okay? And it was a short week, too. Left them with a headache for 3 days. I'm not saying it's real. I'm saying hypothetically. Would you be interested, and this is something we haven't done in a while. I don't know why. I feel kind of motivated, inspired maybe, to make a bitchy ASMR based on just a hypothetical person like that. Would you be interested in a video like that? Do you think I could take the notion of being exposed to just the most professional, it's almost like an artisanal level of assholishness? Like it's a craft. Like you could wrap it up in cellophane and sell it at a street festival. Like that level, that pure assholishness. Like say someone had been exposed to that to the point that they just about picked up their pocketbook and walked out the door and said, fuck this place. Hypothetically. Would you be interested in a role play based on that? Would you like to see what that would look like? Because I feel oddly inspired out of nowhere to do that. So I was kind of thinking about maybe doing that. Maybe Sunday. Now, a lot of people don't like bitchy ASMR. Now, I haven't done any, and I call it ASMR, ASMR, ASMR. I haven't done any ASMR in a long time because it's not really the kind of thing that I want to do very often either, because personally, I don't get anything out of it. But I just feel like at this point, for no particular reason, it would be so satisfying to me to do that. Like, I feel like I have a real outlet there. I feel oddly inspired to do it. So I would just like to know, how would you feel about that? I have several points for y'all today. That was my first one. That one is like top of mind for some reason. My hair is phenomenally flat because I've been wearing it like pulled back all day, like some kind of woodland nymph from Wish or something. And I gotta wash my hair. Anyway, it's very flat on my head today. And look at my sleeves though. Look how cool my sleeves are. It's a dress. Look at this pattern. Isn't it pretty? I love this dress. Anyway. So there's that. Also, I have some bad news, and the video on my other channel is going to be about this. I only did one short video for my other channel today because Glenda the Good Witch and I went out to eat for dinner. I forgot his Aldi mug. I forgot it. I left it here. We met and I forgot it. I said, I'm so sorry. Well, I'll get it to him soon, but I forgot his damn mug, but yeah, I forgot it. Anyway, we had a very nice dinner. It was funny though, because we went to this barbecue place, and their machine was down. Like, they couldn't take cards, they could only take cash. So we're in the parking lot, like, going through our cash, and all I had was some of my yard sale money. So I'm out there with, like, just singles. Like, I just had a wad of $1 bills in my pocketbook. Like, yeah, I'm a stripper in my spare time. Hang on a second, let me peel off all these singles. I'll see how much money I have, and we'll put our money together and see how much food we can afford. He had like $6. I had, what did I have? I had like $15. We got like $21. So we got chopped barbecue and macaroni and cheese and water, and we had enough. Like, I don't feel like going to get more money. And like, screw it. Neither one of us was super hungry anyway. It actually worked out to be just right. It was the perfect amount, and we had enough for that. So anyway, like, this is funny. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you about that, but I did make a video for my other channel, and I'll tell you about it too. It's processing right now. I've been coughing all day. There's a lot of pollen in the air right now, and I'm a mess right now. I've been sneezing and coughing all day. There is a change coming to YouTube in November. I got an email about it yesterday from YouTube, and I wanted to talk to my partner manager before I said anything about it, because I wanted to make sure I was understanding it, because the email was a little bit confusing, and I was really hoping I was reading it wrong, because I'm sitting here like, if I'm reading this correctly, this is bad. This is a bad change coming. It's going to be bad for the ASMR community. Basically, what it is starting in November of this year, creators will no longer be able to turn off end roll ads, like ads at the end of the video. We won't be able to turn those off anymore. There may or may not be ads at the end of the video, and we can't do anything about it. So if you're watching an ASMR video on YouTube and you don't have premium or anything, unfortunately, there may be a loud ass ad at the end of it, and there's nothing it's not the creator. We're not going to have the ability to turn it off anymore. And I confirmed it with my partner manager. I said, am I reading this right? Long story short, yeah, that's the way it's going to be, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's the way I understand it right now. Several other ASMR folks are talking about it. I'll give you a link. There's a petition that I want you to look at from Obviously ASMR. Now, I don't watch ASMR videos, so I don't know a lot of these people. They seem really nice, though. They do. I watched, what's the name of the channel? Jelly Bean Green ASMR. Made a video about it yesterday. I watched that one. And Obviously ASMR, he has a short video that goes with a petition he started on change.org. I'm going to put a link to that. On my other channel, I'm encouraging everyone to go to that petition, read it, watch the little video, and if you agree, please sign the petition and share it with everybody you know that would be willing to read it and sign it. It just takes a minute or two to try to get YouTube to change their mind about this. It will be a horrible thing for the ASMR community if this goes through, because there's nothing we can do about it. Like, you won't be able to just let a video play and not have a loud, annoying ad or two at the end of it. And I hate that. They're trying to spin it like it's a good thing for creators, but I turn those ads off on purpose. I mean, we could make more money if the ads were on, but I think most ASMR people understand that, that won't work. Not for ASMR. You can't do that because it screws up the whole point of the video, which is to relax, go to sleep. You don't want loud stuff at the end of it. Nobody wants that. And I'm so irritated. This has been the most obnoxious week, I swear. I'm so glad we got to go out to eat tonight, because that was actually really nice. We had a nice conversation. It was really nice. Plus, it wasn't crowded because most people didn't have any money, so they just went somewhere else. So it was nice and quiet in there. It was pretty cool with our tiny dinner. Like, this is all we can afford. Because I don't typically have a lot of cash on me, I don't carry around a whole bunch of cash. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you about that. And this is another thing I've been kind of, so that's just be aware of that, okay? I'm going to try to put some links to Jelly Bean Green ASMR's video about it, obviously ASMR, and the petition. I'm going to start putting that in pinned comments in my videos here and on the other channel to let everybody know about it. Like, everybody needs to be aware that this is coming, if for no other reason than to be prepared, because starting in November, all new videos are going to have, may or may not have ads at the end. Now, they said for now, the creators, they've been gracious enough to let us decide if we have mid-roll ads. But my prediction is that will go away in the future as well. But for now, they're letting us decide whether or not to have mid-roll ads, because they're so damn generous at YouTube. So sweet of them to let us decide that. But I predict that will go away eventually too, and you'll have mid-roll ads, and you won't be able to stop those either, which will just be like the end of ASMR on YouTube. We really have to find somewhere else to go, and I'm not going to TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I've discussed it before. I don't like it. I trust my gut, and every bit of exposure I've had to TikTok, it does not sit right with me. No. Everything in my body says nope. Get away from that. Nope. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just something's bad about it. Something's bad. I don't mess with TikTok. I will not go there. I don't know. But like I mentioned in the video from my other channel, I think I'm going to look into also uploading my videos onto my Patreon starting in November. So I'll still upload them on YouTube like normal, but I'll also have them on Patreon for people who support me there. You could say, well, you could demonetize your videos. They can still put ads on demonetized videos, and they do. They will still put ads on a video whether it's monetized or not. Trust and believe, they're going to put ads on them. They just keep all the money. That won't fix it. I don't know what the fix is unless we can convince them not to do this, and I don't really know what our chances are. But the petition right now is the only thing I know to do. And if as many of us as possible just bug the shit out of them, maybe they'll reconsider. I don't know. I wish they would just leave everything alone and stop fixing everything all the damn time, because every time they fix and change things, it gets worse. Okay, I have another question for you. So that's the second thing I want to tell you. The third thing that I wanted to tell you is that I've been working on my story holiday. And I don't know that I'm ready to do this yet. This is just something I'm bouncing around in my head. I am getting close to being done with part 1. Now, part 1 is going to be about, at this point, 300 pages long. I'm going to be at about 300 pages roughly by the time I finish with part 1. Part 2 is probably going to be shorter. Probably. I have kind of lost my perspective. I have lost control of this story at this point. I'm not really in control of it anymore. If you've ever done any writing, the way it feels to me, the further I get into it, the less control I have over the trajectory of the story. I would really like to find a person or two to just read what I've written so far. But they would have to agree not to tell anybody. You can't talk about it. I don't want you giving anything away. Of course, there's some stuff you could give. You would have to agree not to talk about it. But I need people to read it. I need some fresh eyes to look at this story and make notes of possible plot holes or things that just don't sound right. Because, see, I work on this story when I can. I might have 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here. So sometimes I'm afraid I'm missing stuff, or there's some continuity. There might be some continuity issues that I'm not catching because I haven't gone back to reread it. I'm just plowing ahead. I'm just going forward with it. And I would really like to just have 1 or 2 people, if they would be willing to read what I've written so far, just to, if anything jumps out at you like, what is this? You mentioned this here, but here you say this and it doesn't really go together. Who is this person? Why, anything that just stands out as strange, it would be helpful to me. But yeah, you would have to agree not to. We would just be communicating with each other. I wouldn't want you to tell anybody else about it. I want to wait until I get the whole thing done, and then I'm going to do with it like I did with River Road, where I will read it to you. And I'm also going to have it. I want to try to have both books available on Kindle and in paperback if possible. I'm working on that because I don't have enough shit going on. I need to add another plate to spin in the air. But I've been working on it. And I was thinking the other day, it would be good to have just some outside person or two to read this and just tell me, first of all, do you like it? Is it interesting? Are there parts of it that don't make any sense? There may be some parts that don't make any sense for a reason. And it may be something that you'll have to wait and see, oh, that's what that was about. So I'm just curious to know, and I haven't mentioned this on the other channel, and I'm not going to. I just want to keep it here with us. If anybody would be interested in reading it, I don't know. I don't even know that I'm ready to do that yet. It's just something I'm kind of bouncing around in my head. So I didn't know if anybody would be interested in that or not. So I thought I would just kind of put that out there and see if there might be an interest in that. And I'm really just looking for you to read it and look for stuff that just sounds odd, like this. There's a continuity problem, or what is this? And because I'm not going to be able to catch all of it. I need an outsider to read it, somebody that doesn't know about it, and you know what I mean. Because I've lost my objectivity here. But those are the things I had to tell you about. My video is almost finished processing, and it's kind of late. And I still have to get a shower and go to bed. And I'm very tired. I haven't slept much this week. Hypothetically, allegedly speaking, being really stressed out. Like, I can imagine if someone had to deal with, like, this uber bitch from hell that just seems like they were born to skewer people alive. Somebody like that probably wouldn't sleep very well. And they would probably be very tired by this point in the week and really need some sleep. They would also be really, really motivated to take that person and turn them into a character, at least for one video. I think someone in that position would really enjoy doing that. It's a nice outlet, I would imagine. But anyway, those are just the 3 things I wanted to tell you about. I hope your week is going great. I have a headache. I'm tired. My allergies are acting up. But hey, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay! So even if tomorrow is shit, it's still Friday. And I have plans for this weekend, so I'm going to be busy again. I was busy last weekend. I'm going to be busy again this weekend. And I have to take my son out for wings. He wants to go out and have chicken wings one night. I'm not a big fan of them, but he wants chicken wings. So I guess we're going to go get chicken wings one night this weekend. Yay! I don't know why. He just came home from school the other day like, I really want to go out for wings one night. It's very odd. But I guess we will. Anyway, my older son is due to come home from work any minute, so I'm going to get off of here. And I didn't forget about y'all. I feel like I've been through a blender or something. Like, I am just, bleh, bleh. You ever have a week like that? It's like, oh my God, this week has been 3 months long. I'm just ready for it to be over. And it was a short week. 4 damn days. And I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon or something. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Happy Thursday. Please let me know what you think about my 3 points. I can't even remember what the first one was. Oh, the bitchy video. Yeah. Bitchy video, end roll ads, and the story that I'm trying to write in my spare time when I have any. Yeah, I think at some point I'm going to need one or two people to just read it and tell me what you think. Like, because I was working on part of it the other day, and then I caught something. I read it, and I thought, didn't you say basically the exact opposite of this a little while ago? So I had to go back in my handwriting, like, wait a minute. I literally said the opposite right here. And so then I got thinking, how many other things are there like this in this story that I haven't caught? Oh, God. And then I'm thinking, I need somebody else to read this thing. So I have it typed up for the most part. The last little bit I've done is not typed yet, but I'll get it typed at some point. So it's all typed. You're not going to have to read like my handwriting or anything like that. It would be typed. But I would have to talk to you a little bit first before sending it to you. And I would need you to pinky swear. Like, don't talk about it. I don't want to give anybody any spoilers or anything. Not that it's going to be the end of the world or anything, but I feel very protective of this story. It's been like my baby. I started this story years ago. This has been like my little baby for years, and I don't really want to share it, but I realize I have to start letting it go a little bit, because at some point I'm going to have to completely let go, and I'm a little sad about it, honestly. I've been carrying this story around up here for years, and I'm trying to get it out, but I need some people to read it and help me look for any flaws or weird things that need to be fixed. So anyway, it's just something I've been thinking about. So I'm going to stop blabbing now, and I'm going to go do all the things I got to do so I can go to bed at some point. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. Yeah, shitty news about the Enroll ads. I've got the YouTube email here, and it sucks. It sucks. Hopefully we can do something about it. I don't know. I am certainly going to try, and I hope we all will, because Enroll ads are bullshit, and I hate them. And knowing that after November I won't be able to do anything about them just pisses me off. Yeah. Anyway, happy Thursday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.